Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Now, this was just something that was on my mind, on my spirit, pertaining to, the true shepherds of the Lord would sincerely care for the sheep, and that would be their main focus. As Paul said, he said, I endure all things for the elect's sake. And this is why even in his letters you can see his sincerity. He spoke about how he wrote unto them for 3 years, even weeping, telling them about these false teachers and the false doctrines that would arise, meaning he was serious about warning the sheep and making sure that the sheep were on the right path. And we have the same mindset. Okay, when we do these videos, it's not for clout. It's not to try to seem like we're just so deep and smart and intelligent. No, it's to proclaim the truth so that people are not deceived by false doctrines. You see, it's not a personal thing, because a man might have insulted me about something. That doesn't become what every video I do against him is because he insulted me. No, it has nothing to do with that. If he's teaching right doctrines, there's really nothing I have to say against him, But ultimately, there's guys who are in this truth for ulterior motives. They're not coming into this thing in sincerity and in truth, right? Because they're coming in, looking for fame, loving the praises of men. And the scriptures speak about the rulers of Israel who believed on Yahweh Shai, but they never confessed that they believed on Yahweh Shai, because they didn't want to get kicked out. They didn't want the Pharisees to find out that they would, basically lose their place. And it also said that because they loved the praise of men rather than the praise of the Most High. And we're not looking for the praise of men. We're looking for the praise of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because we understand that one of the main thing that Yahweh Shai told Peter was what? Feed my sheep. Okay? Why did he say to feed his sheep? Because that's the main mission that we have here. The Lord said he would set up pastors after his own heart that will feed you with wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So we're feeding them so that they can grow and so that they can get on a level and so that they can be delivered. Certain things, letting brothers, in your camp shine and things like that I learned from, the Elder Ariala, and different, brothers, mainly him really. He told me certain things, and one of those things is, how to make sure the body grows and things of that nature. And I implement those things. Why? Because I want to see the brothers around me grow on a level. I don't want to be the only one on the level and everyone's just looking at me like I'm not all the, I got all the knowledge. No. The knowledge is dispersed. The spirit is dispersed amongst the body. It's not just one individual with the spirit. Okay? But in order for the spirit to flourish in these individuals, you have to nourish these individuals with food that is needful for the body. I'm talking about spiritual food. Right? And that doesn't matter how you necessarily feel. Right? Right? A topic, that's a rough topic, it's gonna make me look bad, going into Deuteronomy 22. But we go into it anyway because it's part of the law, and it's part of also it's a sifting agent too. Going to certain topics, certain hard topics, hard sayings, these are sifting agents to take out the undesirables. Because there's certain men that are not willing to go through that persecution or to say these things that are, according to the world, that are taboo. What if my co-workers see me? What if my my girlfriend sees this, or whatever the case may be. And if their mindset is more, if that's more important to them than doing the will of Yahweh Shai, then they're not fit for the kingdom. They're not of the elect. Okay? They're just not of the elect. And if these things bother you, right? If they truly do bother you, which it shouldn't bother you, because if they do bother you, that means that you're really ashamed of Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book. And if you don't accept certain parts of that book, understanding that this is the right way, as the scriptures say, seek ye the old paths, you can't pick and choose, man. When the scriptures say when a man or a woman commit adultery and they're to be stoned, that's the right way. There's no in between. Yeah, it's right, but it's a little harsh. And no. It's perfect. It's perfect. The Lord set up the law to be. It's a perfect law. Okay. But we're gonna judge the people according to the Spirit. And part of the judging them according to the Spirit is mercy too, right? So anyways, that, you know, I just say that to say that these certain things are hard sayings that are used to sift out certain individuals that are not coming into this thing with pure intentions. Because the thing is this, you have to understand that his ways is higher than our ways. That's it. And you can't mix that with anything else. So yeah, his ways is higher than our ways, but you know, I still don't agree. No, you're not coming in with a pure heart. And the word sincere really means pure. Okay? You're not coming in with a pure heart. All right? And if you're coming in saying, yeah, I know they're right on this topic, but you know what? I'm going to defend myself because, you know, I'm a man and I ain't going to let no man talk to me like that. Well, guess what? Then guess what? You're not of a pure heart. Okay? You're not of a pure heart. You need to repent. Okay? Because, you know, when men of the Lord were reviled, case in point, King David, right? He said, let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness unto me. That's the mindset of a righteous man. Okay? Is this thing true? What they're saying? Even when the Benjamite was cursing King David out, you know, Joab wanted to put him to death, and King David said, "No, let him speak. Maybe the Most High wants me to hear something." That's called the spirit of humility. That's why King David was a man after the Most High's heart. You guys are completely, your mindset is completely far from that. But yet you act like you're of the house of David. You're not of the house of David, man. You're really of the house of Saul, man. Okay? You're really spiritually of the house of Saul. All right? Okay? That's really what you are. Because that's the mindset of the house of Saul, man. He was jealous at King David because the Lord was dealing with him. He didn't do what King David did. He got jealous, he got emotional, and he tried to put King David to death. All right? But the Lord protected King David and preserved King David. You know? See what I'm saying? But the point is this, man, that the elect is going to sincerely care for the well-being of the sheep, and not as an hireling, because an hireling, right, they're hired to do a job. The sheep that's not their sheep. You know, it's like when you rent a car. You rent a car. You don't really care about that car. You don't care if you hit a pothole, right? Because that's not your car at the end of the day. You're gonna go give it back to the dealership or whatever. But when you own a car and that's your actual car, and when you hit certain potholes, you get mad. All right? Because that's your car. That car is your own. You know? So this is how the elect look at the sheep. Although the sheep don't belong to us, but we're in charge of the Lord has given us the charge over the sheep, So we, treat the sheep like they're our own. You see what I'm saying? As in the point of caring for them and caring of whether brothers are being built out. Caring about the state of our flock, understanding what brothers are going through things, try to help them with the situation. You know what I mean? Have brothers, having brothers talk to you. Telling brothers, don't worry, man. Talk to me about certain things, man. Things is going on, and that you want advice on and things of that nature, man. Okay? And if things are too high for me, then I'll go up the ranks. Simple as that, man. You understand what I'm saying? But the point is this, and that's the thing. You're not gonna wing it just to seem deep, right? No, because you care about the sheep. All right? You just freestyling breakdowns because you want to seem deep to the sheep. No, you just at the end of the day, we want them to get the right breakdown. That's the mindset of that we have here at Great Millstone, for the most part, right? I don't know every single brother's heart, and certain brothers are gonna end up, being revealed and things of that nature. But I'm saying in general, this is what I see. I see sincerity. Okay. But you see these other camps, there's a lot of gimmicks, and you can just tell just the way they act and the way they read. It's all theatrical. And the beginning and all this extra stuff, which is really unnecessary, and it sounds phony. Okay? But you could, a man that's sincere, he can see sincerity in another man. Oh, the sheep. Just like the sheep, they won't listen to another voice except for the voice of Yahweh Shai. Okay? Which is only going to be coming through the mouth of the sincere and the humble. So anyways, with that, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. I didn't want to make this too long. Just a quick hit, something that was on my spirit, and I'll say shalom. Lord willing, this was edifying.